Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
Alright, today I'm at Ayr Magistrates Court, about an hour south of Townsville. Client was charged with repeat high-range drink driving. This time it was a reading of .242, so that's obviously almost 5 times the legal limit. He had a previous within the last 5 years, a reading of .124, and throughout his lifetime, well, since 2005, this was his 6th drink driving. There was most of the previous were mid-range, but there was a previous .173 as well. So, as I said, this one, .242, previous in 5 years of .124, and the other ones that he had in his history were .100, .074, .173, and .129. So it almost goes without saying that this wasn't about me saving his licence. It was all about me keeping him out of jail. Basically, you know, if you've got that many DUIs, going to actual prison is very highly likely. With regard to preparations, I asked my client to conduct a reformatory course, which can be done online for regional clients. Got him to fill out a form that gave me his life story, you know, underlying issues that led to this offending, etc. Difficulties he'll suffer while he's off the road, difficulties he and his family will suffer while he's in prison. Got him to get references based on a template that we give all of our clients. Given the high risk of imprisonment, I prepared detailed written submissions of case law which supported my argument that he shouldn't actually go to jail, notwithstanding the fact that he's a menace on the road, and I'm not going to mince my words when I describe him as that, despite the fact that he's my client. Those written submissions covered a number of cases where, as I said, the offending was similar, the history was similar, and actual imprisonment was avoided. I prepared all of those documents, flew up to Townsville last night, drove from Townsville to Ayr this morning, met my client at court. We grabbed the conference room, ran through the submissions I was going to make verbally, the written submissions, the procedure, what he can expect the prosecutor to say, what he can expect the magistrate to say, and what he can expect me to say. We went in, as I said, as a starting point, this was not about his licence, it was about avoiding imprisonment. I made submissions to the magistrate about, you know, what's been going on in his life for the last sort of 12 years, the underlying issues, why he keeps making these mistakes, why the magistrate can be confident he won't keep making them, the difficulties he will suffer while he's off the road. But look, at the end of the day, the only way I was going to keep him out of jail is by offering some form of imprisonment that, while it technically was imprisonment, didn't technically equate to him being locked in a cell. There's a number of options the magistrate's got. There's immediate parole, which means technically you've been in prison and today's your first release date. There's what's called an intensive correction order, which is much the same as parole. You've got to report to the parole board, go through this regimented period of scrutiny over a period, you know, 12 to 18 months or whatever. Well, not for an ICO, the maximum is 12 months, but what I'm getting at is, immediate parole, intensive correction order means, yep, you're in the community, you're not going to jail, but sometimes you may as well be, given you've got to be so tightly monitored by the probation board. The next step back from that is a wholly suspended sentence, which is what we were ultimately going for. That means that if you're given a period of imprisonment, it's suspended for a period. So let's say hypothetically you're given 9 months jail, suspended for 3 years. It'll hang over your head for the next 3 years. So if you don't do anything wrong in the next 3 years, it'll extinguish at the end of it. But if you do something wrong, it'll drop down and you'll most likely go to jail. I mean, I've had clients in that situation, I've kept them out, but that's a discussion for another day. Anyway, I don't want to rant and rave too much, but ultimately I was successful in persuading the magistrate not to physically imprison my client. The magistrate gave 3 months imprisonment, suspended for 18 months, so that 3-month period will hang over my client's head for 18 months. As long as he doesn't play up, that'll be the end of it. But if he does, then he's going to need my services again. He was disqualified for 18 months, which, to be frank, is a reasonable disqualification for a first offence of .242, let alone a 6th offence. Client's understandably very relieved. I'm Andrew Wiseman. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman from Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only truly dedicated drug, alcohol and traffic offence law firm. If you face loss of licence, loss of vehicle imprisonment, or anything in between, at any court in Queensland, we can and will help you today. This is our specialty. This is all we do. Give us a call, 1300 947 352. I look forward to helping you resolve your issue today.
Don't face that court alone. Let the wise man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the